that money came in, they were able to improve it some more.
They do. They okay. I don't know the exact like what's going on, but for what it seems to me is that they do get money to make DLC. They're like, okay, you guys want to make DLC? Cool. Here's the money. But then they basically need to like make like a return on investment, right? So when they say like, oh, we need to make quality of life, probably like the chairman or whatever is like, okay, how much money do we gonna make with that? And they're like, nothing, but people are gonna be happy. It's like, okay, call that shit. Let's make some more DLC so we can make more money.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They've sold 1 million copies, right? So let's do some quick math on that in the middle of grand finals.
Look at that, middle of grand
quick
finals.
Math on that.
Gotta put the logo right there.
$60. Let's say of those 1 million that they sold, 100,000 that they sold. So 10% were at $60. Okay. If you do $60 times 100,000, you have enough money. I'm not even going to do the math. I'm just going to say you're going to have enough money.
You see, that makes sense to you and me, but we're talking about like old school Japanese like CEOs and like business people, right? So those guys, they're like, no, how much money is gonna be that? This much? How much money do we gonna make? Nothing? Okay, never mind. Come back once you have another idea on how to make more money. That's what I feel, right? The developers are like,
you might be right with that.
Yeah, I feel like developers are always like in a war between like we wanna make more, and then the business side is like, but you don't have money to make that much or something. You know, it's like a balancing between those two. I love the developers of like Tekken
it's
7.
$6 million, by the way. So I think $6 million would be enough to cover the development cost of Tekken.
Oh, I bet they make. I bet they make way more than that.
No, I'm just saying the first 100,000 games that they sold, right? So they sold 1 million because they just did that announcement last month or early this month. They sold their 1 million copy of Tekken, right? So the first 100,000 are going to be at $60 per copy. That's $6 million. The other 900,000 will be between
This is way too much, man.
$60 to $20, right? So it's a lot of money.
Okay, this is way too much, Matt. But the point is that yes, they made like a really like good return on investment with the game, right? So I get it, man. I get it, man. I hope like companies understand that it's like a really good return on investment to make a really good game that have a lot of really cool quality of life changes for like improvements for the game, right? Not only like DLC, but like I said, a lot of those like Japanese companies are like owned by like family business, basically. I think
billionaire tycoons that have a whole lot of money, and if you're not talking, 50 million, you're not talking to them.
Yeah, not only that, but you need to have in mind that Japanese companies are owned by family. They're like family businesses still. From like years and years ago. I don't know about Namco, but I'm pretty sure Capcom is like owned by a family still. Like it's like a family business, but like huge. Right? So you need to talk to those guys.
Like even Toyota is still owned by like, the Toyota family and stuff like that.
Kinda like that. At least for like Capcom. I don't know about Namco, right? So it's really difficult to change the mind of like people like that, right? They're like really, really like old school for saying. And then they're dealing with like really like edge technology kind of stuff, right? So there's a little bit of a disconnection right there. Like old school chairmans with like bleeding edge technology in like video games and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's definitely a little bit of a balancing act, like I said before. Whatever is the case, I love this game. I hope I continue to get better and stuff like that. So I'm just happy, man. I hope they add some more quality of life at some point. But I'm definitely happy to have this game right now. So here we go.
Even if
go ahead.
Even if this is the final, if there's no more updates to Tekken 7, right? It's still a good product. It's a really good game. Yeah, that's what I can say, right? But
if you when you love something, you want that something to like evolve and become better and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, speaking about perfect.
All right. Well, yeah. Speaking of perfect, there is a perfect right there. As we are in grand finals, correct?
Yeah, this is grand finals, and Toro is winning 1-0.
So grand finals,
Oh!
Toro's up 1-0. Toro's in the loser bracket. So Toro has to win this set 3 to whatever to advance to a reset. All right.
Yeah. See, he need to win 2 sets to become the champion. Oh, that was a good fake right there from Mick Jumps into the super. I think that's going to be enough to kill.
Why? I don't think it will. I think he'll barely escape.
Let's see.
Oh, got him.
He got it, yeah.
I thought he was going to escape because it was the end of a combo.
Yeah, it really depends on the scale on that, but he got it that time. Oh, speaking about this stage is so crazy, man. I love the stage,
Toro
but it's like pretty crazy.
Wall trap pressure right here. Toro is never going to be beat 3-0. You're going to beat Toro 3-0. You also have found a dinosaur living.
I can see what you mean. Yeah, Toro is definitely really good. It's going to be difficult to get him 3-0.
Well, then also technically there are dinosaurs that are living. There's sharks and crocodiles. But moving on, back to Tekken.
True that. Oh!
Eliza with the strong armor moves that are sidestep effective, by the way. So be careful.
Oh, there is a wall. There's a wall.
I'm throwing out some of my armor moves as well, especially my launcher, because Harangue has a launcher that's an armor move, and Toro doesn't use it.
All right. Toxic Toro has Rage Drive. Remember, Horan Rage Drive starts with a low attack and he ends in like crouching state.
Yep.
He wasn't able to get it though. Nice stuff right there from Mick Jump. So this is going to be 1-1 so far in these grand finals. All right, well, let's see what's up. Pretty even fight right here between Toxic Toro and Mick Jump. We got pretty technical fight between these two guys. Let's see how this is going to develop right here. I wonder if Toro is going to change his character again. He was playing Son Horang, but if I'm correct, his main character is still Devil Jin.
Devil Jin. I think he has a calculated gamble here, right? And here's what I think he's doing.
What do you think?
He wants to see if he can win this set with Harangue. Therefore, if he has to switch, Michael won't be used to his Devil Jin yet.
Did they fall already? I don't think they fall already.
I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
But here's another thing.
What's up?
If he loses this round, right? It's the last. Then he has one more round to go before he could be eliminated from the tournament, and the tournament's over. So he has to calculate it because it's high risk, high reward. If his gamble pays off, he got a reset and he didn't have to go to his main. His confidence is overflowing. The other guy's confidence is going to be shook. Well, if he's wrong, he'll lose.
Well, I remember he used to play Yotsumitsu. Let's see, he's going to try it. What? He's going to go for a Lars? Toxic Toro, what are you doing?
Ooh, boy. He got something under his sleeve to pull out a Lars.
Yeah, Lars is an interesting pick for
I think he's
Toxic
going
Toro.
Lars so he can cover screen. Because the Eliza is spacing him. I think he wants more range.
I think he just want to party. I think he just want to get this crazy character and just party with it. I think that's what's going on. I think Toxic Toro just want to party with like Lars. It's like, yeah.
Or
up
Lars. Forward 4, up 4-4, up 4-4. You know, that would work too.
Or maybe he want to play Trunks. He have a character that looks like Trunks from Dragon Ball.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe he just want to play some Dragon Ball, dude. Let's see.
I know, right?
I'll try to get right here. This stage also looks really small, right? It looks kind of small to me.
It does look quite small in the corner. It's one of these hexagon-shaped maps where it's long on the diagonal part, but in the shortest part, it's really, really short.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a visual thing. I will have to see what's up with this. Oh, the die kick right there.
Because they got to that wall pretty quickly. But you see how long it's taking them to get to the wall now? Because they're in the diagonal part.
Oh my god. Oh, you go downstairs?
Break.
Okay. Nice stuff.
I didn't realize this had a wall break. This is a new map.
Yeah. That's actually kind of cool.
Okay. And this portion is kind of just an even square. It looks like. Okay, Lars coming in doing some damage. So Lars,
oh, what? You go downstairs too?
A floor break.
What a crazy stage. What is this?
I know, right? They put 2 breaks in one map. That's not common.
Definitely not. There is not many that do that. No. There is the one that is like a temple, and then this one, but I don't remember any other one. So you get like a balcony and the floor.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Pretty cool.
Also, Dead by Senpai, how you doing? Dead by Senpai is on the chat. What's up, my friend? Anyway, back into the fight. Yeah, this is interesting map for sure. Look at the damage right here.
Certainly an interesting matchup. Lars was doing the dynamic and silent entry, and he walked into that wave right there. But nice counter to 4-4-3.
Oh, he had to punish that. Nice stuff. He had a break
do on the wall. That's a misinput. I'm telling you, he did not mean the cheat charge. He meant to do the shoulder tackle. Lars' shoulder tackle requires a lot of buttons to be pressed at once. That's what he went for. And he got the cheat charge instead.
It seems to me like he wanted to do some type of like Oki setup, but who knows? Dead by Senpai, miss you guys. Tackle. We miss you too, man. What's up, my friend?
Silent entry, and it got interrupted. No entry permitted. Oh, he got the counter hit leg sweep. How's he going to count? How's he going to finish this off?
He really wanted that corner.
This would be a great time for 4-4-3 plus 4, but he got it anyway without it.
Jillian say, Dead by Senpai, bro, I'm having fun, man. This is grand finals. We have Toxic Toro versus Mike Jump. And this is
I'm surprised Toro doesn't do a dynamic entry into the grab. There's the grab I'm talking about. Well, that's not the grab, but there's a grab. Because it was certainly time for somebody to grab with so much blocking going on. And Toro does it right on cue.
Let's see. Good block.
Beautiful leg sweep counter, silent entry. This is over.
Okay. He finished it. There it is. He wanted to get a wall bounce. Okay, I see you, Toro.
He was going for the count, for the wall carry. Nice.
Okay, I see you, man. All right, correct me if I'm wrong. Are we 2-1? I think we're 2-1. Yeah.
We are 2-1.
All right, awesome. So if Toxic Toro wins this fight, we're going to have a reset in these grand finals. So we still have a lot of fights to go, my friends, in these grand finals. Toro's doing really, really well.
We could have potentially 4 more. We could have potentially 5 more fights.
Yeah, other than this one. So if Toro wins this and they go back and forth, potentially we can have another 5 fights. So this is what I like about grand finals like this. At this point, these two guys already fought a couple of times, right? So at this time is when they're going to start making strategies against each other. Because usually in tournament, it's a first to 2. So you don't really have a lot of time to like make your strategy. You try as much as you can, right? It's more like execution. When it's a first to 2, you execute. All right? But in a long set like this, you have more chance to like condition your opponent, change your strategy.
Toro needs to ready up.
Analyze your fights. Ready up, Toro? Oh my God, Toro, please don't pass on this one, my friend. Okay, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Harada-sa! Auto pass! Auto pass, please, Harada-sa. Oh my God. Yeah, dude. Onegai shimasu!
Toro's definitely doing a very good calculated risk right here. He still has his main in his pocket to use if need be.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember this. Toxic Toro was having a problem with Prini, right? Like Odd Job was like doing really well against Toro. And then he pulled out like Devil Jin and he like go Super Saiyajin mode and he just like wrecked him on the last fight. Well, not necessarily wreck him, but he did amazing. He dominated him really well on the last fight, is what I'm trying to say, right? So he won pretty convincingly on that last fight. So I'm wondering if like Toro is waiting for that Super Saiyajin mode again with Devil Jin. We'll have to see what's up.
I have a feeling Michael has a better character than Eliza.
No,
Like
I think this is his
typically
main.
Elizas that are good like this are gimmicky, and his Eliza isn't gimmicky. So it makes me think that he got to this level using a different character. You know, he got to this skill level using a different character. He might have gotten that rank using that character because that character is cheese, but I'm betting he's good with somebody else as well.
Well, what I know for like Mike Jump, he always played this character. I think he like played the character Adiva as well. This is like he's like
Well, it might be his main
waifu.
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Might be his main then.
one thing that I do have to say about this character is that really execution heavy.
Nice
Liza's like super execution heavy. So it's really difficult to play with the character correctly because you see, when you have an execution heavy character, if you make a mistake, your opponent is gonna make you pay
You're
for
screwed.
it, right?
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
Mishima. If you go for electric and you get wind, no electric, you just got punished.
You're gonna get punished. Yeah, but with this character is what happened. If you make any,
Nice rage
I
art.
think he got it. Nice stuff.
Rage art,
Bam!
and that's over.
Nice one. First round. Yeah, so just notice when Mac Jump is winning Eliza, right? He's gonna try to like do neutral jump into die kick. If you ever see like a neutral jump with nothing, is that he was trying to do it, it didn't came out, and that's like an easy, like really nice punish into like a wall carry, right? It's a crazy punish. So let's see if it's gonna
fruit
happen.
in the background look delicious.
Oh yeah, this stage is kind of cool. All of the stages in Tekken, like they're pretty badass. Ooh, try
Yeah,
to
I
get
like
in there.
that they're interactive again. Like in Tekken 6, they started with the interactive background stages.
Yeah, like they don't
I
really
like that.
they don't really do that much with the fight, but like the fruits fall and like you break stuff
Yeah.
and things like that.
Exactly.
Oh, nice defense. He have a rage drive. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, no follow up. Oh, Toro,
that's
please. Okay, there you go. Wow. Mike
And
Jones wanted
that's
to wake up.
Michael just made a mistake, and that led to Toro stealing a round from him.
Yeah.
Let's see how he responds.
He wanted to.
That's
Look at that.
That's a mistake right
That's
there.
an
as well.
Oki. I'm telling you, man. That is an unblockable Loki setup. He's doing it
I
on
know,
purpose.
but I think he's going for the shoulder tackle,
Mm.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think Toro is like padding. He wanna get an Oki setup. He's like, I wanna show this to everybody on the stream. I wanna show the Oki setup to escaping Warforce. I know, man. Toxic Toro is like a crowd pleaser. He wanna like, he doesn't just wanna win. He wanna win with his style. So let's see what's up right here.
A whole lot of people want to win with style. Will you win? We got the finals.
Look at that. Nice stuff. Good side step from Toro.
Excellent.
Good
Counter,
meat.
though, with the jumping
Oh
mid.
my god, he went for an orbital heal. Oh, he got
And
it.
that
Nice
is
stuff.
constant pressure. Nothing you can do with that.
Yeah,
Constant mid. Oh,
you need to take a
you're
risk in
gonna
that
take
situation.
damage. You're going to take damage unless you can get a grab in.
Oh,
Nice
good
pickup.
pickup.
Nice pickup again. but
Oh,
he couldn't
drop the
repeat.
combo though.
Ooh.
Oh, good low parry from
That's all the
Toro.
way to the wall.
Look, Oki, check this out.
See
Oh.
that shoulder tackle? That's what he was going for those other times.
I don't think so. He's gonna try to do it again. Check this out. If he get a corner carry, he's gonna try. He's gonna go for it.
Got it.
Look, he's gonna finish the combo early just to do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Well, that was actually smart because you cheat charge there.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you get the damage.
And then he
No
went
matter
for a
what you
low.
do.
I see you, Toro. I know what he did.
Charge low.
All
That's
right.
a reset. That's a reset.
That is a reset in this grand final. So it's going to be 0-0 after that. Reset. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. That was such a cool last fight, right? Look at that. Torres
So,
like,
let me
lol,
get this
oh my
straight.
God,
Because
you
this
know
is
me
a
too well.
reset. Because this is a reset, Toxic Toro is allowed to pick any character he wants.
Yeah, they can change the characters if they want. Look at that. Toxic Torres like, oh,
Because it is a reset. So
it's
if
like a
Toro
new
can hear
set,
us right
basically.
now,
Yeah.
you can pick anybody you want because it is a reset.
Well,
Even
let's
though
see.
you won the last round, it is a reset.
Yeah. So when like many say reset, it's basically that ended. So that's like over with the set, right? So we have a new set. So every set you have the chance to pick whatever character you want at the beginning. So if Toro like want to change a character, he can do it if he wants, right? And the reason why many is emphasizing that, I guess, is because it's a really good strategy to do that because you're throwing your opponent off. Your opponent is going to try to pick another character to counter your character, but you have the chance to like try to like mind game him and like change the character as well after the reset. So it's like a little like strat, I guess, that people can do about that. I don't know if Toro want to do it though because he was winning that pretty well. So in that case, he just want to keep the same character. Yeah.
Because he hasn't thrown anything at that Lars that would make me say
he didn't get blown out or anything. Yeah.
No, exactly like that. I have nothing to believe right now that Lars will not come out victorious.
Look, I tried to get right there. Also, I like how Toro was on the chat like, oh my God, you know me too well, Escape. Bro, I have seen you play for like 5 years at this point. I know what you're doing. He want to get those like...
He took my advice. Like he did a mix-up.
Oh, well, there you go. We're going to play some Mishima. All right. Cool. Let's see what's up right here.
See, I can figure out, like, I don't know Toro that well, but I know what smart strategy is, and I can see this coming.
I think Toro wanna party with a different character. I think that's what's going on. He just finished fighting with Lars. Now he wanna party with like Heihachi. Let's see what's up right here.
Kaz. He just has Kaz looking like Heihachi.
Kazuya. God damn it. With Kazuya, you're right. I saw that gray hair and it's like I got confused. I got it mixed up. Yeah. Why I feel like Toro like to make like old characters because I remember one time he was playing like Negan and he made like a really old looking Negan. Oh, quarter control right
everybody
here.
Has their theme. Like I like putting facial hair on all my characters. So like Jack has a robot has facial hair. Like that's just something I do.
Oh my God, look at these damage.
In Tekken Tag it was hats. Like all my characters had a hat except
you
Bob.
Put them like you a hat, okay. Nice grab.
Well,
that should be.
Hats.
He's not there yet. Good low.
Like I'm sure you remember some of my character costumes. Like they had the green shirt with the black suit.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was your color, right? Like black with green. Yeah. True that. I can't really bad memory, but I do remember that. Yeah, it was like black and green. Oh, the pressure right here. Going for the low. All right. So, good defense right here from both players.
Nice, simple pressure and defense by both. Nobody falling for it. Good move to cover that distance safely.
You know one thing that I have to say about this stage? I think this is the best training stage ever made.
More than Violet Lab systems?
For training mode?
Yeah, because Violet Lab had all 4 wall breaks. It had the wall break, it had the floor break, the balcony break.
Oh, he got it there. Well, I don't remember like that much about. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, no, I think this one is better just because a training stage. Oh no, who knows, man? Because you do need like practice with walls. You're right.
That's the only reason why I say that, because they had the balcony break, the floor break, and a wall break.
Yeah, you can practice the wall breaks. You're right. This one, you need to pick a different stage to like practice wall breaks. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right on that. Well, definitely one of the best ones.
But I get why you said like this is one of the best because it's small and you can get them on the wall quickly and, you know.
Also, it does
no distraction.
It does its job really well without being boring, because that's my problem with like training modes. Also, Mick Jump is gonna get this 1-0.
Did he just 3-0 him?
That was 3-0, 3 rounds to nothing. I guess
a hot 3-0.
That was a no round brown. That's how they call it these days, right? So no round brown.
I know this. Toro is realizing Kazuya was a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly why like Toro was doing with that Kazuya. Maybe he wanted to like get something.
Maybe it would be a stronger. It might be a stronger character for him, but Kazuya is a character that everybody's seen 50 trillion times. There's nothing that you could do with a Kazuya that's going to surprise people. After you see all of Kazuya for Tekken 7, because Tekken 7 Kazuya is slightly different from the previous Tekkens, but once you get used to Tekken 7 Kazuya, you've seen it 50 trillion times.
Well, I think I understand what you mean. So Kazuya, he doesn't have a lot of variation on his moves, but his moves are really strong. So it's not one of those characters like Lei or something that's gonna have like a thousand strings that they're like really difficult to guess and stuff like that. Kazuya's like pretty limited, not limited, but have like a smaller number of moves, but they're really good, and it depends how you use them with like your movement and like your strategy and stuff, like your pressure and stuff like that, instead of like having just like really tricky moves like Xiaoyu or something like that. So
exactly.
Yeah. It's a technical character with a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a technical character with a lot of damage, but it's not like it's extremely tricky for saying, right? Other than maybe like his moves like Hell Sweep and Electrics and like some other stuff like that, things like that. So a lot of damage on the moves as well. All right, here we go. We're gonna go back to Lars. So I guess like Toxic Toro is kind of fun playing Lars today.
Hey, dance with what brought you to the party, man. Dance with what brought you to the party. Lars brought him to the party. Keep dancing with him.
Plus, it's fun. I like Lars, you know, and I wonder if Lars got buff, because I haven't like played this game in a long time, so I don't know if he got like some type of buff. But I remember in the good old days, right, of like Tekken Tag 2, Lars was a threat. That character was pretty good in like Tekken Tag, and then in Tekken 7, I believe I don't know exactly why they hit the nerf with the character. But it's definitely having some problems for some of the Lars players. So I don't know. Maybe he got buff. I have no idea. I have to like look into it. See what's going on with that. All right, here we go, guys.
I just remember Tekken Revolution Lars. People like using it because pretty colors. Because he had like he had those moves where they would just shine with the blue colors, man. So. That's how I learned to use Lars. Pretty colors. All right, back to this.
Oh, get a hit.
Match.
Oh wow, he went over that. Yeah, well, so many is talking about an old game that everybody forgot, and the people who did not forget is trying to forget, right? That is Tekken Revolution. Although, if you guys play Eliza, that's thanks to Tekken Revolution. This character was originally from Tekken Revolution.
This character came from Tekken Revolution.
Actually,
Tekken Revolution is, people say Tekken Revolution players are scrubs and they suck and they're awful and blah 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 blah.
I don't think so.
Tekken Revolution was my first Tekken.
I don't think so. I think Tekken Revolution introduced a lot of people to the game. A lot of people that I know.
It did, because it was free. I would have never played Tekken if I didn't get a free chance.
That thing that you just tell me, a lot of people have told me the same thing. Like, I just got a free game, and then I liked it, and then I bought Tekken Tag. That's what they say.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Because I got tired of spending money in Tekken Revolution to play it. Now, like, what they should have done is give you an option to play it forever, like unlimited. But I'm glad they didn't, because they knew they were going to shut down the servers eventually. So I would have been mad if I would have spent $60 for an infinite pass and then they shut down the servers.
Got the low right here. Nice stuff. Yeah, Tekken Revolution was insane, man. Like, you're supposed to pay for like each game that you wanted to play.
Yeah, like you got one free fight every 15 minutes.
If you wanted to play, you need to pay for it. Like, just pay for play is crazy. Now, the thing with
lose a match.
Or never lose, which that will never happen, right? So at some point you're gonna lose anyway. So, but anyway, so Tekken Revolution was kind of like a prototype to this game, because the red moves and the blue moves are like
came from Revolution. Yep.
Came from Revolution, yeah. The Rage Art and the Rage Drive, at least like the initial on paper stuff came from Tekken Revolution.
Exactly. Yeah, because if there was never Tekken Revolution, what would be in Tekken 7 is a Rage Art that you can use infinite amount of times during the match.
Oh,
so
my
people
God.
that hate Rage Arts right now, I think you'd be hating them a whole lot more back then.
Well, let me tell you what.
Well, not a Rage Art, but it would be an armor move that not only allows you to power through your opponent, but you don't take any damage. That was the original armor move.
Speaking about armor moves, that's another really cool like strategy, is mechanic that they introduced in Tekken 7 that I really like. I really like those armor moves. They're great for many different reasons, right? Like for example, I feel that they understood what was the problem with like Tekken Tag. There was like so aggressively offensive that it went into like brain dead, like mindless pressure sometimes. Just like it's constantly pressure on you, right? And so they decided to like fix that with some of the armor moves. You cannot just like go brain dead. You're gonna get armor move if you try to do that. So they introduced more strategy.
You'll damage your opponent, but you'll get knocked backwards with the armor move.
Yeah, depending on the armor move.
In the case of Harangue, you'll get launched because Harangue has a launching armor move, which is overpowered.
Yeah, so I think they did amazingly well with this game. Like that was one of the problems with like Tekken Tag, and then the armor moves stopped doing that, so people stopped doing it. Sometimes I play against people and I'm like, wait, is this like a Tekken Tag 2 player? Because you can see like their offensive strategies, right? But they don't work that well anymore because of the armor moves.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
Another thing that I was like on the fence about it.
Except with Jack. Like I know I've been saying Jack a lot, but Jack actually, because his offense isn't built off of that, Jack's offense will pretty much carry over.
You mean from like Tekken Tag to like Tekken 7?
Yeah, his offense generally carries over. Obviously not the bounds, but the juggles carry over.
Yeah, but Jack wasn't like a character like Bob or something that is just gonna be on top of you, try to like press stuff on you, and like Lars in that case. Lars was like a super hyper aggressive character in like Tekken Tag 2. Yep. You cannot do it. Exactly. You cannot play like that in this game anymore. You're gonna get an armor move like a rage drive or something like that. You try to do that. Yeah. Also, what's going on right here? They're just like waiting, I guess.
It's a standoff, my friend. It's a good old Texas standoff.
He got it all the time. And another thing that they changed from like Tekken Tag, there was a little bit on the...
for counter hits on each other, and there's one counter hit.
Nice.
They were going for counter hits on each other. That's like so dangerous.
Yo, Dante the One, thank you for the host, man. Hey, Dante, long time no see, man. ¿Cómo estás?
Okay, Michael is at this point. This is kind of funny, because he still has yet to come up with an effective strategy to crack that Lars yet.
Did you saw that? He like did like a flick back to just like evade the low attack. That was so silly.
That's what I'm saying. Like Toro's toying with him, and he does it again.
Oh, so
there's another way he can do it. He can up forward 4 and he can jump over it. He just tried it right there, but he got hit with a mid. But if he up forward 4s, he'll jump over it and land an attack.
Okay, so I can definitely see what you mean. I totally feel like Mike Jump is having a rough fight against Lars. So at this point, Toro is like really, really confident on this character. So he's starting to.
I changed my character, stuff. even if it's a downgrade in terms of it not being my main. I changed my characters. I'd have to do some mix up. I'd have to try something.
Well, I feel if we try to analyze this fight, right, as a character matchup, I think Eliza have like enough tools to deal with Lars. Although I don't know if he got buff or like he got patched or something, but the problem with Lars really had to do with neutral, right? Like Lars doesn't have the best neutral. He have really good offense, but doesn't have the best neutral. So you can like poke him, you can space him. You should be able to do really well against the character, especially if you understand like his pressure. Try to like backdash. Oh my god, good pick right there. But yeah, neutral for Lars is difficult. This is going to be hard for the character to go in. Once he's in, then watch out. Oh, good low right there. So I feel like Eliza have everything she needs to like fight against Lars. Maybe it's like
that character is not lacking against anybody, so it gets no pity from me. But
if anything, it would be
Eliza
like
is obviously not working.
Yeah. So it would be more like
he just panicked right there. He did a bailout launcher instead of a full launcher where he could carry that into a combo.
Yeah,
he's kind of panicking.
Yeah, so I feel that in that case it's just like a player specific thing instead of like a character thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So Mike,
but that's where I would change my character, because it gives me a mind reset. Like when I did the tournaments, like in Tekken Tag, my main, and it still is now, is Jack. But some days I would use Bob. Like I won a tournament using Bob, not Jack. Bob.
I see. Oh, follow up right here. Go for the low.
It was just different.
Yeah, I can definitely see what you mean. Like it's definitely a mind reset if you change your character in that situation. Oh,
But
he got it though.
He's probably gonna win his first round.
Oh my God. Oh, Toro. There you go.
He does. He wins that first match against Lars, 2-1.
Yeah, Toro wanted to punish. He punished a little bit late on that, and then he got punished because of it. Because he was trying to like punish Mike Jump with that. So okay, correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
This could be the final match. This could be the final match.
Yeah, if Mike Jump wins this, he will be the champion for tonight. Michael, aka Mick Jump. Let's get it. I'm having a lot of fun watching this. I really love this game, and I'm having some really good commentary with many. So it's nice to remember like the Tekken Tag 2 days and try to analyze the fights with a little bit more experience, right? Like for example, some players, they start playing Tekken with Tekken 7, which she's great. I love this game. If you guys gonna start playing Tekken, this is probably the one to start with, right? Because it's really, really good.
I would say so. I would say this is a very friendly Tekken to start with.
It's not only like, well, I don't know, man. Just see.
Because if you started with Tag, good luck. If you started with Tag, good luck.
Yeah. So when you say this game is a really friendly game to start with, compare it to like Tekken Tag, yes. Like Tekken Tag is like a piece.
I'm comparing the Tag. Compared to Tag. Compared to Revolution. Yeah, this is much better to start with.
But then again, you see, this is when like the battle scarred, like old school players, we don't have like the same perspective that somebody else, because this game is so complicated. It's a really like overly complicated fighting game, right? But then again,
it is.
But then again, it's like if I tell you that having a, what is that? It's like if I tell you having like a gang war is better than like World War II or something. You know, like something like that, right? So we come.
Devil Jin.
Oh, Devil Jin, there you go.
He's going to end game.
We come from like the down, like horrible badass times of like Tekken Tag, where like you get annihilated, and then you jump into Tekken 7. It's like, okay, you know, this game is like like friendly game to start with, but goddamn, this game has so many like variations on moves and so complicated.
Friendly for Tekken, but compare this to, well, we're not saying it's easy to pick up. It's no Call of Duty here, kids, but
well, let's say I can definitely see what you mean, right? Like this game is the best game, the best Tekken that you can start with, like for sure. It's a really good fighting game, and it doesn't have any of like the over the top, cheap like stuff that other Tekken have, like broken stuff that other Tekken have.
And it's also good if you're an experienced fighting game player who's new to Tekken, because you can pay for the DLC and you can get the frame data thing.
That is true. That's another thing that we never had. Like we always were like speculating.
Only PC had that. The only people that had that was PC.
Like the PC. That's true. So it's nice that now you have it in the game. I think that's really
and it's
good.
Official. And it's official as well. Official.
Yeah, I think that is great. I'm really happy that they did that to this game, right? I think it's amazing. They actually did that. All right, try to get those pickups.
Toro dropped that combo. He had a beautiful counter.
Oh, electric.
And he does it so smoothly. Like, he doesn't spam electric,
but
when he does it, it is wall break with a low.
Okay,
Beautiful.
I see you, Toro. I see you, bro. Also, Evil Dog.
In-game.
What's up, Evil Dog? Welcome to the stream, man. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? ¿Qué onda, muchacho?
In-game.
All right. Well, Let's see.
Michael is doing some sidestep effective moves right now and keeping up some constant pressure. I call this loose pressure because some of those moves aren't connecting, but it is still constant. Now he's a little bit tighter in it, and he gets this round. Well, he'll get this round.
Nice stuff. By the way, that's the second time the Toro wake up like that after the combo. I bet he kind of know that Michael is going to try to go for a low attack.
And
good launcher.
That sidestep, that's the second combo Toro dropped.
Yeah, he's dropping that. Also, Evil Dog saying, "Fuck is so fun." I agree. He's talking about Fakumen or whatever is his name. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played the character, but we have 2 today on the tournament.
And he hits it again.
Oh, is that gonna kill?
Wall break.
Oh, what?
Break. Nope, he dropped it.
Toro was trying to do something else.
He wasn't thinking of what he was going to do next, and it ended up just doing nothing.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what he wanted to do right there. Oh, look at that. Just going to fly away. I see you.
Oh, yeah. That's smart because it keeps you from getting grabbed in the back.
Oh,
some characters,
good dog on
they
the
grab
low
you in the
attack.
back. That is 60 damage, 70 damage. All right. Well, it's 2-2, and we are in our final game.
Yeah, this is the final game. Also, Evil Dog, what's up, man? Again, saying the fuck is so fun, aka the new character. Well, I haven't played it, but I play against one, and I was checking it on the tournament. He definitely looks like a lot of fun. So I don't know, man. I'm happy that we're getting some more cool new characters for this game. If it was for me, I would like this game for like go forever, right? I really like the game, so let's see what's up with that. You know what I want? I want them to release like an update, all right? But hear me out. I want them to release like an update that you have to pay for it, and it's like, no, wait a second, hear me out. I want to release an update that you have to pay like $20, but it's basically like a new game, like a big overhaul of the whole game, right?
So it's a big add-on. Okay.
Yeah, like a big add-on, like new stages, like all the characters include on it. And then I want them to add one rage drive to each character, like a new rage drive to each character, and you can like use it, like something substantial, right? Like a badass update for like $20. That would be great.
I think you're on to something because games do that. Like, for example, I play a lot of shooting games, so I'm going to go to the world of shooters. Battlefield Bad Company 2 was like the first game to do that, where they came out with the original Battlefield Bad Company 2 and they had that out. And then maybe 2 years after release, a year and a half after release, they came out, probably 2 years, they came out with Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam. And it was a side game attached to the main game. You couldn't buy the Vietnam version by itself. You had to buy the full game plus Vietnam, and then you get to play the war in the Vietnam time era instead of the main modern time era. So it's been done before, but it's never been done in a fighting game. So that'll be interesting to see how they would do that.
Well, actually, it was done in a game that I play. So there's this Guilty Gear game called Revelator, right? And then they release a $20 update for Revelator 2, and it's basically a new game for like $20.
Oh.
So they got the base of the game, and then like they overhaul the game with like the story and everything for only $20. And the reason why I like it is because sometimes I don't like when they release a new game and then you basically have to like relearn a lot of the game, right? I want the consistency that we have, but with like a bunch of new options. That's what I want. Because the reason why I want that is because that's really good for like for the competitive gameplay, because you have a lot of like legacy skill in the game already. And then you already know how to play your characters, but we're gonna give you some like some new cool stuff that you can do.
That's bad anti-air right there by Michael.
Oh, got it right here on the corner. Bam! All right.
He ended up suffering from that exchange. But yeah, I like your idea. It certainly has potential. And now that I think about it, they did the same thing for Mortal Kombat 2 as well. Well, not Mortal Kombat 2, but Mortal Kombat as well.
I see.
I think they did it with Mortal Kombat X, and they turned it into Mortal Kombat XI.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. XL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
XL. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so they do that with like esports games, like League of Legends or like those games, like Fortnite, right? Like they have the game and then they like expand into the game, and that's really good for like the competitive nature of it, because you don't need to relearn your character, or like everything need to like be a
This round
a
is
reset.
over.
Oh my God, Toro! Woo!
And he still survived that, but man, that would have been a great finish, but he got the round, that's for sure.
All right, this is the last fight, by the way. We're 2-2,
Mattel
guys.
is bad at anti-air when that Devil Jin flows up. Like, if you do that against a Jack, I got a move for you. Mattel has to figure out what he's going to do the next time that Devil Jin flies.
Well, Devil Jin is like pretty unique on like his flying. Oh my God, this is the anti-air.
Oh, there you go.
Corner control.
That'll work.
Good meat with a wall bounce.
Yep.
Beautiful stuff. All right, last
And
chance
that
for
all
Toro.
started with the AA. This could be the final round. Who's going to get it?
Last chance.
Final round.
Let's see. Toro have one more chance right here. He cannot make any more mistakes. That was a really good grab. Breaking that. Now, let's see. Toro. Waiting for that. A lot of damage right here. Corner control.
Oh, this looks like
Oh,
this could
follow
be
it up.
Toro has to get out of there. He
Good low.
But he's in the hole again.
This is going to be so hard for Toro to make a comeback now. Let's see.
But he starts good. He starts well. He got it. He got it.
Toro!
He breaks it.
Oh,
He's
my
going clutch.
God.
He's going clutch.
Oh,
He's
my
going clutch.
God.
Oh,
No! Shoulder
it's
tackle!
over.
And that's
He just
going to
went into
be...
straight save me. Straight save me mode.
That was such a cool, like, last fight. I feel that Toro was trying to do something right there. But that was awesome. Really, really good fight.
That was a crazy rally.